Hey, what's up guys, Zyper here and welcome to a brand new VJ tutorial about how I use my brand new visual serie particle weapon. I'm going to show you some tricks and some different stuff you can do with this in my favorite VJ software, Resolume Arena. This works also in Avenue, in Modulate and every other VJ software. I'm going to show you some techniques how to use the visuals and not how to use the software. So you find all these effects and all the stuff in the other VJ software too. As some guy had lots of problems to download, to understand exactly how visions work, I'm going to show you all the process and all some tips and tricks you can have on visions and to download, open, convert everything. So if you're a professional guy who just watch this to find some new ideas or look a little bit what you can do with this visual, you can jump a little bit forward in this video. So guys, once you have purchased your file, you normally become an email with your download links. Even if you don't receive this email, if you delete it or anything, you can find all your download links into Shop My Account. So we're gonna do it. And I have some spam. Fuck. What's this shit? So we're gonna do it. And so here you can see that this is for my account. Here you have all the stuff I purchased and I just have to click on it to download it again. And yeah, once the file are updated, because sometimes when I upload them, there is a mistake or anything, these links are always up to date. So here in Shop My Account, you always have the very latest download links. And sometimes when me and my team find out that one visual has a really small problem or something like that, we can upload, re-upload them again, and you don't need to repurchase them, you just have to download them again one your time and then you have it. So once you have downloaded them, so you have two files, part 1, part 2 for photo JPEG. 720p is only one because it's not so big. And so this is a raw archive, and for open it you need WinRAR or any other software to open a raw archive. Just double click on it and extract. Same for the other one, open, extract. So I just jump forward. If you are on Mac, you normally have a really nice packaging. I'm on Windows, so yeah, it's exactly the same. You can open it. So here is your file. You have all the packaging and stuff, the license, take a look. You have this really nice PDF presentation of what is your package, what is your thing. All the links to follow me on my social media, so you're always up to date with my latest tutorials, all my new videos, my performance and everything. And here are your files. So what we are going to do is just take this one, push this out and go in the part 2. Just check our files. So, and once you have all your 10 loops in one single folder, we're gonna search for Adobe Media Encoder. Who is the software I use for encoding all the files to another codec. So here for Resolume, we need DXV, and if like me, you have an official license for Resolume, you're always up to date, and we have this brand new DXV3, who is pretty amazing. So here we're gonna add our files, like this, import them. So here you see, this is our file, and this is in what we're gonna transcode it. So it is H264 in with the YouTube preset. That's not what I want. So I'm gonna create a new preset. I want, call this DXV3. Okay, go to format to QuickTime, and then here select, here, codec, video codec, search for DXV3, codec settings. I want high quality with alpha, okay. Quality, I just push it a little bit down so I don't have too big files and I don't lose really quality with this. Make a big difference, thanks to Daniel Knight, who is my mentor and always tell me, man, do this, this is the thing. So yeah, and yeah, be sure to have audio, because all this file have audio to be bit reactive, uncompressed, good quality, everything. So push OK, and now here you have your brand new user preset. So you just need to push this over the other, and here we are. And one really nice thing you can do in Media Encoder is maybe if you want to have them in 720p too, you just create a preset here, like this. We're gonna do it. Call this, no, duplicate this one. Rename it 720p. And into your video file here, other effects, you can change it here. You can push it to, and this is gonna, Adobe Media Encoder gonna rescale all your files to 720p, and you can just add another line like this, and so it's gonna encode this file in DXV Full HD and DXV 720p. So this, you win a lot of time. You just push this and do it once and go take a coffee or look at a movie or anything you want. And when you come back 3 hours later, you have all your file and all the formats you need, and you're ready to play live in every situation. So I don't want this 720p. I just want everything DXV3. So, and once you're ready, just hit the play button and yeah, go take a coffee, because this sometimes takes a lot of time. So, and I just jumped back to the end because this take me something like 5 minutes. I had a nice coffee and just ate some chocolate. I love eating chocolate. And here are my files. So go to detail mode, okay, and just sort them by date. And now it just add a one to the new version, and maybe if you render it with some other, it just push a slow 2. So we're gonna change. So now it's DXV3. And can set up and just do that for all your files, so you know exactly what is for the JPEG, what is DXV, and all the stuff. So once you have all your files in DXV3, just import them into Resolume, and yeah, here they are. So this is 10 loops with pretty much the same design, the same animation, the same feeling into it, but with different colors, with different movements, and you can do lots of different stuff with it. I really like to produce my content like that, because maybe if I'm playing for a whole night, I like to use all the time new visuals, but you know, it's like when you're playing music, you have one music genre, and it's a little bit the same thing for visuals. You can have, they go up, they go down, left, right, and front, back, and that was it. You can do much more. Same thing for the colors. So you have sometimes with one same idea work lots of different stuff, and that's what I'm going to show you today, because this was one idea. I made 10 loops of it, and they are really flexible, so you can do much more stuff with just these 10 loops, and that's what's really interesting. So first one is red and white with a mechanic look a little bit, and is going forward, beat reactive, but not each beat, it's one of two. Why is it like this? Because you can slow down it and the animation stay really smooth. So you can have one emitting on each 4 beats and your animation is smooth. And if you wanted to have a perfect beat reactive on each beat, just push it up, or I did it like here. Just change the BPM of the loop, and it's here into, what did I change it? I just changed it. Oh, it's here. Just push it instead of 120 to 60, and now it's beat reactive. And stay really smooth too. So a lot of you guys told me, please produce content much more slower. And yeah, that's what I did. But the thing is, when you produce slower, you have less elements in your 16 seconds. So I really worked a lot on this series to have lots of elements, lots of difference, so that you don't see the looping if you push your speed too much up. So first one is red. and white. Second one is same animation, but blue and white, so that it looks a little bit more organic. Third one is falling down from top. That's really interesting because if you have your DJ here right in the middle, it looks like the whole stage is falling down. And as it's going forward a little bit, it looks like it's falling down through the DJ. So it's rotating a little bit, and yeah, same thing, you can really slow down. Maybe in a break, if you have your breakdown, you can really make it comes up. Next one is like a tunnel. It's flying through and rotating. This looks really great if you have a huge stage, and always the same thing if you have the DJ right in the middle. It looks like you're flying through him and the whole stage. Also in nightclub, this looks really great. It's much more faster because it was really hard to animate, but you can slow it down really easy. And yeah, I find it not so interesting to have this one really, really slow. So yeah. Next one is going up. Looks like bubbles, like water. I really like this one. Then I have one emitting from center with X and Y mirror. So this same thing, you have one who isn't bit reactive and the other one has bit reactive on the opacity. But this one has rotation, so every 4 beats it's moving. And so you have lots of different look in just one single loop. And yeah, as you've seen, I have lots of different colors, but each time this is red and yellow, so this match perfect together, even if you change it with the U rotate. You always have all the colors goes together. So it's easy to change it to blue, and you have blue and not blue and yellow and lots of different colors. Same thing here. It's a lot of blue, but if you change it, your main color is still present. So you always have it. This one is a little bit different, but yeah, you can change it with the add and subtract a little bit if you don't like the different colors it gives. Why I did it like that? It's because last time I showed you how I work when I have lots of stuff and when I work lights and I want to apply some effects to everything. And these loops are much more advanced for usage. So sometimes I want to have one loop in one color and the other one in another color. And so to go much more faster, it's easier to have your loops in different colors. But yeah, as I said, they have all their own color, but are still really, really flexible. So you can have lots of different looks with it. Next one. This one is, yeah, much more digital, a little bit more, yeah, not mechanic, but much more digital. And this is moving a little bit everywhere. Everything is bit reactive, but on 4 or 8 bits, so you don't really see it. But yeah, there is a real story into it. Next one is pretty much the same, but much more, a little bit more faster. And yeah, it's going forward a little bit more. Then I have one bit reactive in red and white, just to give a different look than the first one. And this one looks much more perfect. You know, everything is more, I have 2 mirrors into it, and yeah, it looks more like triangles are going out. But in the same times, not so basic too, so that's really interesting. And the last one is like, yeah, you're flying through bubbles. Circle. This is so nice. Imagine your DJs here, it looks like you're flying through. So cool. So this is the loops you have when you purchase it. They have all black background, so you can easily fade them to something different. If you want to use some transition, they all have the same main animation. So my bit reactive, you see it's exactly the same position, same thing for this one. Everything fades perfectly together. That's the advantage to have some premium loops. I stay much more work, not maybe on the design, but on the whole animation, and that makes a huge difference when you play live. You can have them all 5 running together, and they all perfectly match together. So as I know that it can disturb a lot of people that they have different colors, what you can do is when you import them, just add an effect like the U rotate directly on each loop, so you have them all in blue. So that's what I did on this line. So you rotate on each one, so they are all blue, or pretty much blue. And yeah, sometimes like this one, you see I put the saturation scale up because it's a little more cyan. If you put it up, you have one in blue, and so when you rotate it, this blue is always changing like all the others. This one too, normally it's cyan, and just push the saturation scale up to have some real blue. Like it's based on my line series, because I did this when I do lights and visual performance. I don't have time to change all the time the colors and everything, so I push them, all my visuals, I import them, I turn them all to blue, pretty much the same blue, and so when I change my lights, all my visuals are changing with it. But in the same time, when I play a normal VJ set where I can just be focused and creative with just visuals, it's more interesting to have them with lots of different colors. But yeah, flexible tools, guys, you can do it. Just push everything to blue. And then it's when you push you rotate to another color, everything is changing with it. You see, this one is green, this one is green, this one is green too. Add some transition, this one comes to green too, you see. So this works fine. Yeah, last thing, so when I produce my loops, sometimes I have some idea of what I want the final design to be, but I don't push all the elements in the final loop, so I'm really free to always play live with it, and I have more things. But sometimes, yeah, I prefer the loops with some effects on it than the normal one, but I need a flexible tool, so I don't do it. And I let your creativity free to do with this loop what you want. So this time I like to have them really fast, so I push all the BPM to 60. And yeah, I like to have them going forward or maybe backward. Is really interesting too. I don't see that so much, and it looks like the whole stage is going into the DJ if your guy is here right in the middle. On this one, yeah, this is pretty funny because I really tried to don't have this particular loop, but if I had some mirror, I have a really nice effect on this one. So you can use this loop to have something who looks totally different at the end. So this is the wave warp effect. This one, normally it's going down, and on this one I just change the rotation, and so the whole stage look like it's going up. Can be interesting too. On this one, yeah, this one is looking like instead of flying through a tunnel, it looks like everybody's falling back. Looks very, very nice. I tried this weekend and it looks amazing. This one, I just changed the rotation, so it's falling down. Nice effect too, but really different from the first one. And yeah, much more faster as I just push the BPM of the loop down. And here, yeah, I put some snow because I love snow, and yeah, winter is now finished, and yeah, I just found it cool, so always good to have some snow, maybe with some mirrors. You don't need a lot of things to do VJing, guys. Just some snow, some mirrors, maybe some strobing, and a lot of speed. Oh yeah, it needs to change it here, like this. Speed, texture. Let's go, rotating. Yeah. So let's be serious. Next one. So this is exactly what I said. I produce them like that because I love this perfect look, and it looks a little bit more digital, like you're flying through computers, stuff like that. But I want you to be free. Maybe this one looks great too as it's falling down. The first one here. Oh yeah. As it's falling down and moving. So if you have your DJ right in the center here, this can look really great too. So I prefer to use it like that, but I render it without the mirror, so you guys can be free to do what you want, and just pushing add a small mirror effect on a loop is nothing. 5 minutes of preparation, so all your loops are perfect. Same thing for that. If you have seen my 2014 audiovisual show, on one of the clip, I use this loop. It's not so perfect because I remade them all last month, but I use this effect with a lot of strobes like that, and it's going very fast. And this gives great effect. I love when it's going fast and a lot of strobes, but if you guys don't like, you can use them really slowly like that. Yeah. Next one. this is something I like to do, is adding some radial blur with rotation at 0 and just put a little bit of distance. This gives my loop a little bit of depth in 3D space and look much more deeper, maybe for deep house. Nothing to do. But yeah, this can look a little bit deeper, and this can look very great on the stage too. And that's why I add this loop with this like triangles effect, because this looks great. Maybe if you add some kaleidoscope into it, it can be interesting too. Like this. Yeah, I showed you that in the latest tutorial, so you know, guys, how it works. And then on the last one, I've added some sucker. So it's just gonna push my center a little bit back. So it looks like we are flying much more through it and much more faster. And yeah, I love this effect. I love when it's moving up and down and left and right and backward, forward. I don't like when it's just on stage and you have some like a circle just moving or something. But that's me, guys. That's why my website is called Visions, because it's a little bit my vision of visuals. And I hope you like it. And if you don't like it, it's not a problem. I mean, everybody is free to like what you want and do the thing like you do. And that's so nice into VJing, is that there are so many ways to do it and so many possibilities. It's just amazing. So yeah, this was a small video to show you a little bit what you can do with my particle weapon. Hope you're gonna like it. Hope you're gonna have some fun using this one. I'm really happy. I've had this loop since a long time, and I just remade them, and now they look very perfect. The animation is so smooth, and it's just a pleasure to use live. So guys, my name is Zyper. Thanks for watching. You can purchase these loops start April 8th. And yeah, on Visions, be careful, because on Vision, each time we release a premium loop, it's not for free, because it took a lot of time to create them, to think how to make them perfect, animation, and do all the mastering and stuff. We also try to have always great packaging, nice promo videos, nice wallpapers, and lots of stuff like that, because our goal is to share our vision with as much person as possible. You like it, you don't like it, that's free to you, but we really try to push VJing to the next step, and always try to go forward by make the loop more perfect, more useful, more flexible, that it can help everybody in any kind of situation. So that's why we have our official label. We have also some new artists who are coming that we want to help through the design and all the stuff. So yeah, lines are for free. Some special events like Valentine's Day, Halloween are for free too, and we have some premium look into Vision series that cost €20. And if you are buying them in the 2 first week, they are discounted to 15. Yeah, I said it right. €15. So when they come out, each time some new Vision series coming out, try to have them really fast, because they are discount in the first 2 weeks. And once you have bought it, you have them all the time. And maybe if we updated them in 6 months, in 1 year, or maybe if they have some problems in 1 week, you always can have them in the shop, my account. Also, take a look at our tutorials on Visions. We have lots of tutorials, how to make some loops, how to play live with lights, with visuals, as well. We try to answer all the questions we have all the time. You can contact us here, and yeah, feel free to ask all your questions. Feel free to share our website, our work, and everything. We do it for you, and we hope you enjoy it. My name is Zyper. This was a tutorial on my particle weapon. Hope you're gonna like it, and yeah, have some fun. See you on the next tutorial. Ciao, guys.